This is a god-tier suspense movie that will keep you guessing until the very end. Just when you think you've figured it out, the director pulls the rug out from under you, leaving you stunned by their mastery of the craft. The story takes place in a mental hospital. One day, a woman named Liz arrives. She has an air of noble beauty about her that seems at odds with the label of mental illness. Yet, every one of her medical records bears the signature of her husband. The records mention that Liz is a compulsive liar with a unique ability to blur the lines between truth and fiction. The doctors learn that Liz had been secretly poisoning her husband with a hard-to-detect toxin until he finally discovered the truth and had no choice but to commit her to the mental hospital. The doctors believe Liz is paranoid. During the check-in process, Liz asks the female doctor for a book she had brought with her. The doctor, seeing the title Symptoms of Paranoia, hands it over without a second thought. That night, as the hospital lights shut off, Liz seizes an opportunity while the nurse on duty is distracted. She pulls out numerous newspaper clippings hidden within the pages of the book. The articles reveal that Liz had voluntarily entered the hospital at the behest of the director to investigate the mysterious death of a young patient. The next day during lunch, a dwarf man suddenly startles Liz, lurking creepily under the table. Another man moves to confront him, but the dwarf's protector, a towering burly man, intervenes. Later, while making crafts, Liz spots the dwarf harassing another woman. By the time Liz arrives at the scene, only the frightened female patient remains. Fuming, Liz follows the direction the woman points and heads into a small grove, armed with a piece of wood, determined to teach the dwarf a lesson. Suddenly, the dwarf tackles Liz to the ground. She hits her head, unable to stand. The dwarf grabs a rock, ready to strike. Liz loses consciousness. She wakes up restrained to a hospital bed, her hands and feet tied down. Liz asks the bearded man what happened and why she's tied up. He informs her that she killed the dwarf, and she was found lying next to his corpse. Liz struggles to recall the moments before she blacked out. The dwarf had tried to assault her, so she grabbed the wooden stick and knocked him down in self-defense. Everything after that is a blank. The bearded man clearly doesn't believe her story. Just then, the hospital director returns, but he tells Liz that he never asked her to investigate any deaths. Liz is stunned. She demands to see her husband, but the director insists that her mental illness is severe and that she'll need to stay at the hospital for a long time. In disbelief, Liz shoves the director aside and makes a run for it, but there's no escape. Who really killed the dwarf? Is Liz truly mentally ill? This movie, titled Los Renglones Torcidos de Dios, is even more thrilling than the synopsis suggests.